Hi everyone, I'm Jackie and we are enjoying life's journey while on the path to financial freedom. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to another monthly net worth progress report. I have some updates for you. Changed up the format a little bit and a few things of what we're calculating. So let's take a look and see how much has our net worth changed since last month. I'm including a little more information on here than I was before. Also, I had to kind of recalculate my numbers because I was off. I was ahead. I was calculating ahead by 1 month. So I went ahead and made sure I have everything up to date. So the first thing, when we're dealing with figuring out our net worth, we take our assets minus our liabilities, and that's ultimately what ends up being our net worth. So the first thing I have here is our home. So we do have a mortgage. So we did purchase our house in July of 2018. We purchased it for $165,000 and it was appraised for $165,000. July, when we purchased it, we did put 5% down. So we put $8,553.68 down. So we ended up financing $156,604.81. Basically, we just said our value was still $165,000. So then for the rest of the year, for 2018, basically we started making mortgage payments in September. So from September to December, we made $884.57 worth of principal payments towards the mortgage. We ended out the year with a balance of $155,566.68. So this is where I had to make a correction. I was actually I was jumping ahead by 1 month. So if you've watched previous videos, you'll see this number didn't change from last month to this month because I made that mistake earlier. I did go on Zillow. Basically, we're just going on Zillow every quarter. So, when we financed the house in July, this 165, the value was an actual appraisal. We had to pay for the appraisal. This value here, the 165,925, this is what I got off of Zillow in October. So then jumping into the new year, January, we made a principal payment of $303.75, bringing our balance to $155,262.93. And we had a huge increase in the value based on Zillow in January. The value of our house went up to $168,639. So that is really cool. So kind of just giving some totals here. Basically, the total that we put down, how much principal have we paid so far? $1,188. Now, if you do want to see how much we're paying in interest as well, let me know and I can add a interest column in here. Right now, we're making one extra principal payment, so this is kind of low. As you see the mortgage go, this principal payment will go higher for two reasons. One reason, because we're going to be making bigger payments towards that, moving through the life of our loan, and then also because as you go through your mortgage, your principal is really low, your interest is really high, and they're gradually switching. So this number should be gradually going up each month. And for the balance of the house, we've basically paid $9,737 towards the purchase price of the house, and the value of the house has gone up by $3,639. So that's really cool. So comparing it basically month to month, last month we had a positive equity of $10,358.32. This month, we have a positive equity of $13,376.07. So equity in our house has increased by $3,017.75 from last month. So I did a little chart for people who like visuals. I'm kind of a visual person as well. So basically from the beginning of our mortgage, this is doing the equity of our home. So again, we had the down payment around $8,000. We made a few principal payments. The value of our house increased. We made some principal payments, and then the value of our house increased again. So this is really nice. Obviously, we want to constantly see this chart going up, and we want to have our mortgage balance eventually a zero. Now, I have been messing around with a amortization schedule and seeing, what kind of payments would we need to make in order to pay off the house in, 7 or 8 years. So stay tuned. I'll be sharing that with you guys as we change things up. So the next category here, I have savings. One area I did take off of the net worth calculations from previous videos is our checking accounts, because everything in our checking account is already designated to a bill, so I didn't feel that it was fair to even count that, because if we have anything over, it's going into our savings account anyway. So anything in the checking account, those are for bills, so I'm not going to include those in the net worth calculations anymore. But as far as our savings, this is just our overall savings account. Moving forward in the future, I am going to split these up and let you know what's our emergency fund, what's our sinking fund, things like that. But for now, this was just our general savings. For 2018, we deposited $2,739 into our savings accounts. We earned $61 worth of interest in those accounts, so we ended last year with a balance of $2,800. In January, we did not end up adding anything to our savings accounts. We did earn $4.29 for our interest payment, and we spent $249.68 out of our savings, bringing it down to $2,554.61. And you can kind of see the running totals here as well. So from the previous month to the current month, we have a negative change of $245.39. As far as some of the goals we have a goal of having our emergency fund up to $12,000, and then we're going to be working on a car replacement fund, our girls funds, things like that. So these are some other changes. Like I said, we'll be showing those in the future. And then here is a chart for those of you who are visual like I am. Basically, we had 2008, we earned a little bit of interest, we didn't really do a whole lot, and then we took some money out. So you can kind of see what's going on there. Next category is our investments. So currently we just have my husband's 401k. In 2018, we added $921.86 to his 401k. We received $15.69 for our quarterly dividend payments. Now, we started this 401k in June of 2018, so we received two quarters worth of a dividend payment, and we lost $104.71 within the stock market. So that brought our ending balance for 2018 down to $832.84. January, we added another $213.70 to the 401k. We gained $84.23. So basically, we added another $297 to it, bringing our overall balance to $1,130.77. However, if you look here, we're still technically negative $20 for as far as what we've put into the 401k. So if we compare it month to month, we basically increased our 401k balance to $297.93. Our goal for our 401k, January, we increased our investments from 3% to 5%. February, we bumped it to 6%. March, we're going to go to 7%. We're going to keep going up until we reach 15% by the end of the year. And then the goal is that we have our investments up to about $250,000 while paying off our house, and that would put us at our bare bones security number. From there, our goal would be to increase it up to about $380,000, and then up to about $750,000. Maybe $1 million. We'll see where we can get. Again, on the chart here, you can see we put some money in, we lost some money, we gained a little bit of our dividend, we added some money, and then we actually gained a little bit here. This category are our vehicles. Now, I am no longer going to count the vehicles, the value of our vehicles, into our net worth progress report, into our net worth. Before, I was calculating our motorcycle, and the reason being is that, we need vehicles to get to work and to get around. We just need that. So we're not going to really count that. Wanted to share these in there with you guys just so you can get an idea of what vehicles we have. You can see that we don't have brand new vehicles, and that we did purchase these cash, and we do not owe anything on them. We don't have any other consumer debt. We paid off all of our debt in 2016. Part of that debt was 2 other motorcycles that we had before, and a different car that we had before. Those 2 motorcycles we had before, we sold and purchased an RV cash, and we traveled for 6 months. Those of you may have followed the channel. So we did all of that. those motorcycles had been paid off, sold, reinvested in something else, and then everything basically gone. So we started off new again with my husband just getting a 2004 Suzuki 650 GSX for $3,500, and we used our tax refund in 2018 to purchase that. The car, we used to have a 2009 Toyota Yaris. My husband was in a car accident. He was rear-ended and the car was totaled. So we did get about $4,000, maybe a little more than $4,000 from the insurance company. So we used that in addition to coming up with the difference in cash to purchase this vehicle. So that's basically what we have with those. Like I mentioned, we don't have any other consumer debt. So we break it all down to our overall net worth, like I said, our assets minus our liabilities. From 2018, with me recalculating, like I said, I was accidentally ahead 1 month on the mortgage balance, and I was counting our checking account and I was counting the motorcycle. I changed those numbers, so if you've been following, you're going to notice that this number is actually less than what I was originally calculating. But basically, our assets for 2018 were $169,557.84. We had the mortgage liability of $155,566.68. So we had a net worth of $13,991.16. Like I mentioned before, during the time that we were in debt, we were negative net worth. 2017, we were kind of getting back on our feet and we were resaving an emergency fund, which ultimately ended up being that down payment for the house. So 2017, I really didn't calculate any net worth because that all went into purchasing the house. So truly 2018 is when we saw a positive net worth. January, again, you saw these numbers earlier with the mortgage. So basically we have our positive equity in the house, our savings account, and our investments. So now our net worth is $17,061.45. So if you take that from the previous month to now, we have increased our net worth by $3,070.29 in 1 month. That is awesome. And one last chart for you guys who like visuals. So we're going to start doing these month in, month out. So you'll see here we have our net worth is going up, our home value is going up, savings you can see kind of dip down a little bit, and our investments is climbing slowly. Making big progress. $3,000 net worth growth within 1 month is huge for us. So I'm super excited about it. Please leave some comments down below. How are you doing? Are you tracking your net worth? What are some of your big goals for 2019? As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.